Unlike industries where information overload can be resolved with hardware and storage policies, the criminal intelligence field must account for a daily bombardment of information that might or might not be relevant the moment it is received. Zipping up this information and shipping it off to some forgotten archive isn't an option, especially when considering that case activity is constantly in flux. Compounding the problem, intelligence data often resides across multiple locations, making retrieval and analysis even more cumbersome. At the end of the day, analysts require speed, efficiency, and 100% accuracy when it comes to the software tools they use to carry out their intelligence work. Over the last 20 years, ISYS has served more intelligence organizations worldwide than any other vendor in the market. Let's take a look at how these customers typically use our ISYS desktop application to achieve speed, efficiency, and accuracy. The first step is establishing an intelligence system that's organized and inclusive of all information sources. ISYS simplifies this process by enabling you to index your content where it already resides, regardless of the document format or the language it's in. It could be PDFs, databases, email, or a records management system. With ISYS, you don't even need the application that created the document to search or view it. For this demonstration, we've already indexed 3 separate collections of case information: fugitives, police reports, and court judgments. When I start my search, I have the option of choosing to search one, some, or all of my collections. I simply click on the collection I want to search, or hold down the Control key to multi-select various collections. For this example, I'll select all 3 collections. I can now choose to quickly enter a search using the built-in window in ISYS Desktop. Or I can select the Query menu and choose from one of a number of query styles. Since I want to run a more sophisticated search, I'm going to choose Menu-Assisted Query. Notice that ISYS offers a number of operators that enable me to build an advanced query. I don't even need to know the syntax for these operators. I simply point and click as I go. I can also use the word wheel, which helps me gather additional insight into my intelligence data. When I click on the word wheel, I'm given the option of running a starts with or sounds like query. I'll go with starts with and begin by typing the first 4 letters of terrorist. Notice ISYS gives all the variations of words that begin with T-E-R-R. ISYS even includes how many hits each term has in these collections. I'll select terrorist from the list of options. ISYS executes my query and displays my results. In this example, I have my results grouped by file type. ISYS includes a preview pane beneath my results so that I can quickly scan each one to see if it's the document or set of documents I'm looking for. Hit highlighting of my search terms helps me quickly determine whether a particular result is relevant. By expanding my search to include plurals and other variations of my search term, ISYS saves me time and ensures I don't miss critical information. As such, my search for terrorist also returned results for terrorists and terrorism, which saves me from having to run separate queries on each of those terms. ISYS also reveals additional information about my search results. Notice the timeline refinement bar above my results window. If I'm researching information on terrorist activity in 2002, I simply click and drag the sliders to refine my results to include just the information from that year. ISYS also lets me filter my results via other refinement options. Along the right side, you'll notice items like categories, people, locations, and more. When I expand the people category, it shows me some of the commonly reoccurring proper names ISYS identified when indexing my intelligence information. Not only does this help me better refine my search results, it gives me greater insight into my information and provides me with new intelligence avenues to pursue. If I see a name I'm interested in, such as Abu Fatima, I just double-click it, and ISYS refines my results to documents that include both the term terrorist and Abu Fatima. Finally, ISYS helps me achieve speed, efficiency, and superior accuracy by enabling me to create custom synonym rings. Oftentimes, suspects have multiple known aliases. If I had to conduct separate searches on each alias, I could spend an entire day running and analyzing those queries. Fortunately, the ISYS synonym ring enables me to create a catalog of these aliases, so that a search on one name will produce hits on all aliases present in my document collection. In this example, I've created a synonym ring for Abu Fatima, which includes aliases of Hamid Ali and Ahmed Ahmed. Now when I run a search on Abu Fatima, ISYS includes those two aliases in the query and results. In criminal intelligence, there's no room for error. If key intelligence exists in my data, the search engine must find it. Search engines that rely on fuzzy logic in an attempt to understand information often miss critical pieces of intelligence. Analysts cannot afford such errors of omission. In addition to being widely adopted and sufficiently battle-tested, ISYS is easy to install, maintain, and use. No other vendor on the market can claim to match the combined power and ease of use of ISYS. Just ask members of the Homicide Bureau at the Miami-Dade Police Department, who said ISYS plays just as big a part as DNA, ballistics, fingerprints, video cameras, hidden cameras, and other forensic tools in solving cases. From desktop search to forensic search, and even search you can embed in your intelligence applications, ISYS is used daily by criminal intelligence professionals worldwide. Prove the value of ISYS for yourself by evaluating a free trial version today.